I've made a lot of connections with all of my classmates again. Now that we are older now, I'm having a lot of aha moments when going to school and teachers told us stuff and you just thinking that they're just being old fashioned or, you know, just got something to say. But now as I'm older, I'm having aha moments, and every time I have one, I'm going like, okay, yeah, now I get it. I get it. We've been graduated 54 years. We had one class reunion in 54 years, and I think that was like 5 years after we graduated. And then I don't know, we just didn't get back together again. We're behind the 8 ball, kind of. I come home quite often. I'm in Roper. I love coming home. Roper is going to always be home for me, always. I love it. I love reconnecting and seeing my family. I have a big, huge family here. But it feels good coming back home. I usually come home every year to the Peanut Festival.
It feels great, a lot of changes, but I still remember the familiarity of those things that were here when I was here as a student. Of course, I've been back from time to time because my children graduated from here also. I was thrilled about classes, the teachers, and didn't agree with everything they said to do, but you had no other choice but to accept the discipline that they gave, whether it felt good or felt bad. And I recall my 5th grade year, my teacher was Mr. Thornton Smith. And we always had to have on Thursday from the Roanoke Beacon a copy of something in the newspaper, and you had to bring that every Thursday and stand before the class and present and read your newspaper article. Well, I was not at that time an individual who was interested in standing before the class to present anything. But this particular Thursday, the bus came a few minutes early and I left my newspaper article home. And it was a dreadful day because I had already experienced what some students had happened to them previously. And they had a board in the classroom. And I heard Mr. Smith call Sammy Fields. And I said, oh, Lord have mercy. That's all I was saying, Lord have mercy. Sammy, did you hear me? Yes, sir. You got your article? No, sir. Well, you know where to go. And you stood back there until he finished with the rest of the class articles. And it was about 4 of us back there. For some reason, he came to me first. 2 paddle licks. And that paddle was made at Industrial Arts, and they always drill some holes in it. And every teacher had a pet name for their paddle. I can't recall the pet name, but he patted me pretty tight. And I never forgot another newspaper article. And he was the only one that really got me. So
I've become more of an advocate in civil rights. I've always liked to sing in the choir. Mr. Hanna was a music teacher, and he did not have any messing or playing around in there, and I just enjoyed being there. And I was chosen also as a student council representative, and that was really a good experience for me, having to speak and represent my class for student council. Think about those memories when I was here, you know.
We loved each other, looked out for each other, and just enjoyed each other. So I am happy to see how things are going with everybody's lives. It was good to be here, and I have a fun memory of walking the halls, and then during the time we used to have different things on the stage, and different people used to do like presentations or speeches and stuff. But I finally remember one time I was about in the 3rd grade, and I did this talk about the Little Red Hen. I never shall forget that. And I did it about, you know, how nobody wanted to do the work, but the hen said, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. And then on the end, everybody wanted to eat of the grain. but she says, no, you will not. I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. And I just remember there were so many fond memories. And it may be because they gave me a 6-pack bar of candy for doing that. That was the most exciting time that I can remember right offhand. But I also remember, I have beautiful school teachers. Miss Morgan was she was so sweet, my 5th grade teacher. And Mrs. Norman was my 8th grade teacher. And I guess I just loved them. They were just examples of what an educator should be. And so I think they made big impacts on my life.